Okay, it's Tuesday, October the 13th, and we've just plugged in the Bridgeport VMC3020 to do a video. Unfortunately, the saying goes, sometimes when things can go wrong, they'll go wrong, I guess. We've had something of a problem, a problem, with the CRT. Upon our initial turn on of the machine, the CRT came up, functioned for about a second, then slowly went dark. And not shown on the video here is the past 20-25 minutes we've spent turning the machine off and on, waiting, letting it warm up, cool down. We cannot get the CRT to come back. Unfortunately, that just is the case when things decide to stop working, they decide to stop working. So we're going to do this video. You're going to see some movements, but unfortunately the machine needs a new CRT, which can be quoted, discussed. Not sure quite how we'll handle that at this moment. I just wanted to get you gentlemen this video to go over before I left town. So kind of go around the machine a little bit, and you can see the overall views of everything. As I'm walking here, I may get some weird camera angles. It's just so I can kind of get around the things in the shop. Give you an idea. There's a coolant tank and pump in the back. The rear discharge chip augers. Those are our power leads coming out of it. They give it power, obviously. Lube system. Shot of the inside here. Cable. X-axis way covers. The paint is, so-so condition for a 90s vintage machine. I've seen better. I've seen much worse. There's tool changer in the hood. And the spindle. I don't see any serious crash marks or anything like that on it. I would say to my knowledge they've never been crashed, but unfortunately previous owners don't always tell you all of that information too, but clearly it's a used machine. Lower chip auger there, and the one on the other side. They do have that black residue down there as pitch or silicone of some kind. They must have went through and did that. They might have had a little leaking issue. They wanted to keep the floors clean around it. Now, because the CRT went and decided to fail on us, it is kind of limited to what we can do without seeing, but since we have the other one with the same control, we do know how to get to the warm-up program and home and out, so I can at least show you the warm-up program. You're going to hear X and Y and Z. I think Z sounds good. And I know we've said on this machine you should consider new thrust bearings on X. I'd like to just revise that and say that you'd probably really benefit from replacing the thrust bearings on both X and Y. It's not detrimental, but when we run it at the higher feed rates, you'll hear that it would certainly be helpful for future use. I mean, they need replaced. So go ahead and start that up, and we'll just let them. Right now, this feed rate is about 50%. And that, the X and there's Z sounds pretty good. The X and Y you hear now, for its age, I would say is not as bad as it could be, but when you run it 100%, you hear the difference. Z just moved again. I'll make sure to get that next time. This machine is just running its warm-up program. The previous owners did remove all their programs. Go ahead and turn the feed rate up now. So there's X going across. Stop it there. Okay, do you think we could get some higher spindle RPMs? Just gonna let it come forward here. Good. Okay. Now, luckily we're able to program. Right now that's 1,000 RPM.
Yeah. Now you're going to go 2?
Yeah. So there's 2,000 RPM. That's 3,000 RPM. That's 4,000 RPM. 5,000 RPM right there.
Yep.
6,000 RPM. The catalog specs for 8,000, so. 7,000 RPM. And there's 8,000 RPM. And you cut it back to 4,000 there. Back down to 2,000. Now he's back to 1,000.
100.
And that's 100 RPM. We're gonna try to do a tool change here again. Doing this with no screen showing you where you are, it might not work as well as planned, but we'll give it a shot. And there's your functional tool change. Yeah, unfortunately, gentlemen, I am sorry to say the screen just decided to not work. understand you had concerns going into this deal, and I'm sorry to have to show it to you like this, but honesty really is the best policy, so we're just trying to show you the machine for what it is, and you guys can decide from there. I think with a replacement CRT or some suitable substitute, and you know, if you want, yeah, some thrust bearings in the X and Y axis, which are not, it's not a very break the bank kind of job. They can be replaced for reasonable amounts of money. I really do believe you'll have a usable tool at the end of the day. So we will, we're going to walk over to the other one, do another video for you, the other machine, and you can give us feedback from there.